Leaders say these continued changes to restrictions are having a devastating effect on businesses in the state. Many say they're suffering extreme economic hardships and simply can't take it anymore.
Joining us live to talk about some of the challenges is Sandra McDonough, the president and CEO of Oregon Business and Industry. Nice to see you again. I spoke with you a lot when you were head of another business
That's
organization in the
right. Hi,
past.
Ken.
What went through your mind when you heard that 15 counties were moving back to the extreme risk level?
Well, concern about the small businesses that are going to be hit, and also just doubling down that we've all, as Oregonians, got to do everything necessary to beat this virus and get beyond this for good. And I think that's a major message here is we all need to practice our safety measures and get vaccinated. That's really important.
You know, we've been kind of limping along here, it feels like, over the last year and a half with, expanded unemployment benefits, with different grant programs and loans for small businesses. How much longer do you think Oregon's economy can go on like this? It feels like some things are really being propped up almost artificially here.
Well, we know that some sectors have been hurt much more than others. Everybody has had the impact because everybody has had to adjust to the new reality in COVID. But we know that the restaurant and hospitality industry has been hurt very bad, fitness facilities, and there's some others. And we're hoping that this new round, which we know is going to have a really difficult impact on a lot of restaurants in those counties, and gyms. We're hoping that it's a short duration and that the governor is right, that the end is in sight, that we're going to get into June, our vaccination rate will be up, and we'll be able to open this economy and start moving back to normal. But we have to make sure there's a bridge for these businesses so that we don't have more closed permanently. We've lost a lot of great businesses all over Oregon.
Yeah, I know we
And
went
that
through.
means jobs.
Yeah, and that does mean jobs. Yes, I know we went through this in the early part of the pandemic, especially in places like Hood River. The weather's getting better. We've got some major counties that are in the extreme risk level as of Friday. Do you worry that people will travel to recreate to those areas that are not in extreme risk levels and maybe overwhelm those businesses that are open?
I think the major message here is that we've got to think about our behavior. We've got to not congregate, especially inside. Recreating outside in small groups with the safety precautions is okay. But what I think the reason that we're seeing this spike is that people were starting to see the end and they're starting to relax a little and they're socializing more, especially younger people. And so we all have to be responsible and practice those safety measures. And we have to make sure that these small businesses that yet again are being asked to do this huge sacrifice, that there's resources to support them. And that's what we've told the governor and the legislature. They need to do something right now to cover the losses that these businesses are suffering yet again.
Yeah, it is such a difficult line to walk there, trying to, keep that safety element going while not burdening some sectors of the economy so hard, which is what we've seen. I mean, if you could say anything to the governor and to health officials right now, what would it be? What do you most want them to be thinking and looking at this week?
Well, I think this shouldn't last a moment longer than it absolutely has to. I hope they're looking at the metrics every single day and will lift it the moment that they can. All of these restaurants and gyms have done everything they've been asked to do to be safe. They've limited their capacity, they've spaced tables and people out, they've done everything they've been asked to do, and we have to recognize that, and we have to enable them to get back to business, bring their people back to work, and reopen at the first possible moment. Everybody's trying hard. We just have to get to the end of this and get vaccinated.
All right, good message there. Thank you very much, Sandra McDonough, president and CEO of Oregon Business and Industry. You have a great morning.
Great, you too.